secret rooms in hell. Joel 2:28, and afterward I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your old men will dream dreams, your young men will see visions. Just this morning, the Lord showed me some secrets of hell unknown to many men. My soul was transported to hell, and I saw many things happening in these secret rooms. The Lord told me that the devil never, ever wanted the existence of these rooms to be disclosed to those on earth, just like he did not want people on earth to ever know about the existence of demons in human form. This is because when people know about hell, they will avoid going there, and if they know about demons existing in human form, they will pray against their mission. This means their chances of succeeding in taking our souls are reduced, and so Satan is angered by this room of the knowledgeable demons. I saw highly intelligent demons all assembled around a table. Just from looking at them, you could tell that they had different brains capable of imagining extraordinary things. Even the shape of their heads was different, and it looked like their brain was large. These demons were speaking in whispers, and there were piles of books on the table. They were looking for ways of how to torture the people in hell more. They were looking for new methods and trying to combine new theories they had come up with of how to produce the maximum pain. They were not content with the way the people in hell were suffering right now. To them, it was not enough. They felt that by bringing more people to hell and torturing them in unimaginable ways, then they were getting revenge on God for casting them out of heaven. I also saw in that same room sinks with instruments that looked like lab equipment, some which I had seen on Earth, and some which looked strange. When the group of philosophers came up with a new method of torture, the demons at the sinks would make them by mixing all sorts of liquids and powders. It made me feel so sick to see this highest level of hatred. Humans on Earth, you are in trouble if you love their worldly things here on Earth. All they want is for you to add to the number of people they have captured in hell, the room of machines. I also saw another room which looked like a mechanic workshop. I saw demons wielding, smelting, hitting metals to each other, etc. They were making all sorts of torture equipment to torture the people. I saw a demon running from the room of the knowledgeable demons to the workshop with a paper which had a drawing in its hand. Its tongue was hanging outside, and it looked extremely happy. It said to one of the demons at the workshop, "Perusa, the master of knowledge, has said, you should make this new weapon to increase the torture of humans." The demon that had been called Perusa also seemed extremely happy that a new weapon to increase pain had been discovered. Immediately, he started working on it enthusiastically. The hatred which demons have for the human race has got no description. That is why they even make for you worldly things to capture your soul. It is not an act of love or care towards you. They just want you in hell. You doing their things makes them happy, and it is like an assurance to them that you belong to them. The room of fashion. I saw demons trying to come up with the latest fashions of the world. They were drawing suggestions of clothes on manila papers and consulting with each other how the design looks. They were busy cutting clothes and making them have one arm, barebacks, etc. They were making different colors of makeup, lip, sticks, etc. I saw them debating about which color is more attractive, and they were combining the colors to make them look rich. They were also creating nail art. I saw them suggesting that if some of the makeup had glitter, it would look nicer and attract people. They were trying the makeup on themselves, and they were even coming up with ways of wearing 2 lipsticks at once to make it look attractive. They were suggesting which colors would match perfectly with each other. There were mirrors all over the room, and some demons were even sewing clothes on sewing machines. They were making indecent clothes for humans. I was shocked to see all this fuss happening in this room. They were so busy trying to come up with many designs for people on Earth. It is certainly not an act of love. Don't think they have done you a favor. Instead, you are doing them a favor by falling for their traps. The Lord had, in our first encounter of hell, also shown Rachel and I demons doing a catwalk in hell. They were looking exactly like human models. These demons had makeup, earrings, artificial hair, trousers, indecent dressing on them, etc. They were looking exactly like our women look today. Then I understood that the demons wanted human beings to look like them and go to hell. These things are from demons. 1 Peter 3:31, John 2:15-17, James 4:2-4, 1 Timothy 2:2-9. In hell, I also saw demons insulting and using all sorts of vulgar language. Then I understood that originally all these insulting words come from demons. But demons try to hide and pretend like those things are not from them. Demons want human beings to think that they do not even exist, or that they are incapable of thinking properly. They want people to believe that they are just misty forms that possess people and are cast out. They don't want you to know that they are capable of doing all that they are doing to capture humans. Once they make people believe that, no one will suspect that the evil things in this world are from them. This way, people will feel free to do all the evil things and eventually go to hell. Then they would have achieved their mission. That is all they care about. Not to praise them, but demons are highly intelligent than human beings. That is why the Bible says we should put on the whole armor of God. Because we war in the Spirit. Only God is able to overcome them because He is all-powerful. So put on His armor and pray. You will have victory over them. If you remain in the flesh, you will be defeated because you are only flesh and blood. Pray, pray, and pray. Ephesians 6:10-8. The Lord told me that the devil did not want all this about his kingdom and activities to be revealed. The Lord said this is because many people will turn from their wicked acts because of this revelation. Are you still willing to live a reckless life and go to hell? Think twice!